Welcome to the final credits. Today's topic is trailer reactions of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians.
Chunky.
Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back. Came back a total dick.
Oh, please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
I get the same old dreams, same time every night. Fall to the ground and I wake up. My sacred mission is to create the perfect society.
A evolutionary.
He didn't want to make things perfect.
Rocket Raccoon.
He just hated things the way they are.
Among Us.
I love that.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
Warlock. I'm Warlock.
That's a good shot. Yeah. I love that.
We were always searching for a family until we found each other. Are you ready for one last ride?
You got shot spinning the chest.
We'll all fly away together into the forever.
Whatever happens in that
there.
scene.
Died.
Yeah. What is that like with he's being carried? Oh man.
We'll find out.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? Do not bring me into
This is such a weird scene. Dude.
Never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in that trailer, man.
I'm willing to put down $5. Quill is crying over Rocket in that one scene.
I know. I'm so afraid of that scene. Like
it
in
has
the
to be
first
Rocket.
trailer. Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest. Due to contractual obligations or just pure storytelling, it's one of two choices, and I'm willing to stick with it. It's either Drax or Rocket.
Oh man.
Drax, please be Drax. Please be Drax. For the
Bro,
you
come on.
can't kill a cute cuddly raccoon.
Yes, you can.
No.
Disney's been doing it for years.
I don't
How
want them
dare
to.
you?
But what if it's Gamora again?
Oh my! No, I don't. Okay.
I bet
I'll be-
if he,
I don't
bet
think Disney has the cojones to do that. I really don't.
if Gamora were to die a second time, he wouldn't be reacting that.
I
strongly.
also feel like, well, no.
Why not? Wait, why not? Why
no,
wouldn't
definitely
he?
would.
He
'Cause,
definitely
like,
would.
He could. First of all, it's not his Gamora.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
like
Right now,
clearly-
it's Gamora.
Clearly, I mean, if you could tell, like you could tell throughout the entirety of that trailer that they are just constantly butting heads because he wants her to be Gamora. You saw this in Endgame too. Like he wants her to be the Gamora that he always knew. She has no idea who he is, and she's just being thrust into this completely different timeline and universe, and being told that, hey, this is your boyfriend. Oh, really? I hate him.
She's
Like-
she's lost in time. That's what it is, plain and simple.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like if like they go through that conflict and then she dies, like he'll be sad about it, but I think it'll be a moment of acceptance. She might actually die.
No,
I think it'll be a
about
moment
this.
of acceptance.
This is no. He's going back to Guardians 1, where he was going against her at everything. They
I
were
was just
hiding this
thinking-
already in the first movie.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that the Gamora that from 2014 that survived Endgame and butting heads. One, like you said, Spade is a callback to the first movie, but two, that's probably the Gamora how she was just before Volume 1 in the timeline. She just got fast forward 10 years, wherever they are, 2025 in the MCU timeline.
No, but
it's
Quill,
Go ahead.
Quill needs to know and learn that he lost Gamora, and having a different Gamora from a different timeline or multiverse or whatever, like it's not ever going to fill that void. And I think she is going to be a grief plot point for him. And I think part of this, like one of the subplots, is going to be him accepting that he's never going to get Gamora back. So once if this Gamora dies, it's not going to hold the same weight as when she died in Endgame, in Infinity War. So that's just my 2 cents. But maybe she would. Maybe that's what it could be her. I just don't want it to be Rocket. That's all I care about. I'm going to come fully equipped with tissues and all that. This would be a sad movie.
It's not going to be Groot for the 3rd time.
It better not be, because that's getting annoying. It's like Loki all over again.
That's the thing, though, too, because it's like, oh, the safe bet is Groot. We know people are going to cry because they cried already. Ha, ha, ha. That's exactly it. We've seen it before. Like, give us something new. You're hinting that it's going to happen. Given that this is officially coming out canonically after the Christmas special, it would make a lot more sense if Mantis was the one crying over Drax, because they have some type of relationship.
Yeah.
There is a scene where she's crying.
Oh my god, I just realized.
In the first trailer, yes.
It could be Mantis. It could be Mantis that Quill is crying over losing his sister.
Because that's
yes, that's right, Johnny. I hate you. I want you to suffer.
Those are the 2 worst outcomes.
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It hurt you.
Here's the thing about James Gunn: he's not the one to play it safe.
No,
you know,
that's what I'm afraid of.
That's why I think even Peter, Star-Lord himself, is a leading candidate to sacrifice himself. But
no, we're talking about, but see, Joe, I agree with you, but I also don't agree.
Over a medical table.
Right. How is he crying? What is he like? Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself so that way everybody can be happy. No, he's not. That's not why he's crying. He's crying because somebody's on that table dying. We're just trying to figure out who it is.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, the fact that it's on a medical table means it's going to be a very agonizing death. It's not that like, oh, somebody got shot and they didn't make it. It could very well be like a very real thing that happened to them after the fact. Maybe they got hurt. Maybe it seems like they're okay at first, but then it's like in Spider-Man No Way Home, when you thought for a second that Aunt May was going to be okay, but then it turns out she's bleeding out, and then it's like that. Right. It just became that much more depressing of a death.
That was so dark.
I knew she was dead before, like, we saw that moment too. She's on the ground covered in rubble. I'm like, now she's gone.
But she's like gone. You had that, like, at least I did it. Like, you had like that little bit of hope that, okay, maybe they're not going to do it. Then like it's just gonna walk away from this. And then when the blood came out, it's just like that. It was like, no.
Johnny, there's a reason why I call myself Big Grim. Number one, I'm kind of tall. Number two, don't have any hope in these movies, man. They're just gonna hurt you. Embrace that.
Marvel movies are low stakes usually, so when they are high stakes, or when they do give you a loss you don't want,
what phase are we in right now?
Terrible.
What, Johnny? What phase are we in right now? Exactly. Too high to count. The stakes are as high as the heavens for every single one of these movies. You have to know you're gonna face some kind of pain eventually.
This
isn't phase one anymore,
but yes.
It is no longer the era of good guys win, bad guys lose. Everything is pain.
Oh man, it's just like the Ant-Man trailer. Like I don't have to win. We just both have to lose.
That's it. All right, everyone.
Oh, man.
Those are our thoughts. Let us know down low what your thoughts are on the Guardians of the Galaxy and who's going to die.
Not Rocket, please. Not Rocket, please.
Not Rocket.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. We out.